There's like Billy Craig, for example, that Mark Golding and Peter Bunting through DB&G could not afford to buy some months before. But they use FinSac and the money belonging to the Jamaican people, right? Jamaican people money used to fund 80% of the deal. And when Peter Bunting then put up a measly 20%, when everything was done and signed on the dotted line, they end up with control and the lion's share of that business. So when they come at FinSac as if it was something cute, it was not. Peter Bunting, Mark Golding benefited from FinSac. Mark Golding, tell your people, I want you to listen when Mark Golding talked. He stated when he was entering politics that he was an advisor to the then finance minister, Dr. Omar Davis. So, in my closing, I'm going to say this to you. If he only have the finance minister's ears to whisper into back then, Peter Bunting and Mark Golding, and did this much damage, can you imagine if they have the reign of power? Can you imagine if they have the reign of power? All they had was the ear of power, they never have power. Can you imagine if they actually have power? The type of damage they will do?
The fumes.
Just the fumes.
Squitty, I don't know a lot about manliness. I'm not even going to touch that issue. All I will say though is that I did research, and the self-help housing project that was done in the 70s does exist. Whether or not it was a good program, I don't even know that. I can only listen to my elders. Anyways, there's a video I want to show now, guys.
Wait, Simon brother, what you say? It doesn't exist or it did exist?
No, it does exist.
Thank you very much, sir.
That's what I was saying. It exists, but I'm just saying I can't.
Well, you don't need to go no more.
Speak to the validity of the program.
Yeah,
it exists.
Thank you for saying.
Yeah, what are the discussion? Okay, yeah.
So this is a video from a member of the PNPYO. Her name is Sabrina Barnes. She's a comrade, big person up at UA. I want you to just listen to the video. Alright? Just listen.
I think especially the Jamaica Labour Party, they're very inclusive when it comes to even young people standing up for politics. I see a lot of young people that are a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. I don't know why. But they are treated good in this administration. And I really think it's not the same for us who are comrades. And I believe that I don't care what anybody wants to say. If I believe in something, I'm going to stand on what I believe in.
Do I need to play that video again? I don't think I need to, but I'll play it again just for those who are just joining on. This is a video from Sabrina Barnes, a member of the PNPYO. I want you to listen keenly to what she's saying.
When was that? When she said that? How recent was this?
This was Andre Stevens' live, pretty recent actually. But let me play it again.
I think especially the Jamaica Labour Party, they're very inclusive when it comes to even young people standing up for politics. I see a lot of young people that are a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. I don't know why. But they are treated good in this administration. And I really think it's not the same for us who are comrades. And I believe that I don't care what anybody wants to say. If I believe in something, I'm going to stand on what I believe in.
There are a lot of youths within the Jamaica Labour Party. Yeah? And a lot of youths in this administration. And the JLP, she believes that the JLP treats their youths right. And we're not getting that, and she said they're not getting, the youth's comrades not getting that same feeling. I wonder why. This is out of the mouth of the People's National Party. This is no JLP supporter for everybody who knows Sabrina Barnes. Sabrina Barnes is a big comrade in the People's National Party. Big comrade, you man, PNPYO. Big comrade, man. So I look at this and I say, hey, war is in the dance, war is tonight, war is. But I am glad to know that the People's National Party sees that the Jamaica Labour Party treats our youth with respect and understands that youth deserve a seat at the table. I am glad that the People's National Party is hearing the ringing bell. The bell a ring, them a hear it. Ling-a-ling-a-ling, school bell a ring. They're hearing the ringing
bell a ring, but I want them go vote.
And I hope that it translates to a vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. But clearly this shows that the Jamaica Labour Party cares about the youth and that we are willing to have the youth at the table. There's a quote I want to tell you, and the quote says, let me just find back the quote real quickly. The quote says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Words reveal what is truly in their heart or in their mind.
Yeah, especially when they're drunk.
Well, that as well. And a lot of persons, I am telling you, this clip alone has shown me that there are a lot of persons on the side of the People's National Party who really and truly have either in their mind or in their heart switched to the JLP, and they won't say anything, but best believe they have accepted that change. And trust me, they may not tell their comrade friends, but you see, when they're in that polling station alone behind that ballot box marking their X in private, I can tell you that a lot of PNP votes will be going to the Jamaica Labour Party. A lot of persons say that this election will be close, and it may be close in terms of the popular vote, I don't disagree, but I don't think it will be close in terms of the seat count. I really don't. And I just want us as people to look at it for a second. We'll talk about young people in the Jamaica Labour Party. Warren Newby was a young man who came up through the JLP. Rhoda Crawford came up through the JLP. Matthew Samuda, young man, come up through the JLP. Delano Seaveright, young person, come up through the JLP. All of these people are in government. Tova Hamilton, come up through the JLP. These young people, we give them positions in government. Why do we give them positions in government? Not just because we want to show that, oh, we have a young person here, oh, we want to make a record. No, we actually care about having young people sit at the table. Why do you think we have Young Jamaica? Why do you think we establish Young Jamaica chapter? Andrew Holness, how could I even forget the boss himself? Andrew Holness come up through the Jamaica Labour Party. The Charles siblings, Pernell Charles Jr. and Michelle Charles, they came up through the JLP because we take our young people, we mentor them, we hone their skills and their abilities, yeah, so that they can represent their country when they have a seat at that table. The People's National Party only wants youths to create this facade, to create this look that they care about youths. You think the business about youths? They don't care squat about the youths. And I ask you this, Gabriela Morris is the youngest senator in the Jamaican Senate. Youngest senator. Yeah? When last have you seen the People's National Party prop up young people like her and others? She's the opposition spokesperson on youth. Yeah? Opposition spokesperson on youth. I can't tell when last I see the People's National Party prop up young people or even benefit young people. I have never seen an occasion in which the People's National Party has benefited young persons. All the young persons that were in the People's National Party.
Where was on Sunday?
Venetia
Where was Sunday?
One me, I'm not finished speaking. I am not finished speaking. And that's disrespectful. And that's a problem I have with the People's National Party, because when they see young persons coming out to speak sense, things that are of sense, they want to drag them down. Lawrence Roy was a young person, Venetia Phillips, Lisa Anna, Garfield, GME and Mile, them people that was young. And guess what? They had to run from the People's National Party on principle. So when you have a young person like this from the PNP saying that young people in the JLP are treated right, this administration treat them good, and comrades are not treated like that, something's got to give. Something has definitely got to give. The People's National Party probably needs to look back in their book and see what in God's name is actually going wrong. Because if your own can be saying that, then it is a reflection of not just the party, but a reflection of the leaders of the party and how they treat these people. And let me just also address something too, because I know some PNP persons are here and heard the video and are probably saying, oh, but maybe she was talking the PNP persons in the PNP youths don't get the same opportunities as JLP youths from this government administration. Let me just tell you something. This administration is very, very fair when it comes to youth. All youths are given the same opportunity. Yeah? Every youth is given the same opportunity. Every youth can sign up for a program, whether it will be youth summer employment program, tourism enhancement fund, whichever program it will be. Every youth can be coming from different places but reach in the same job. That's what you call equity. The JLP stands on equity. Yeah? All youths have the same opportunity. So let me just address this aspect that the government has created equal access and equal opportunities for the youths across the country. Right? We don't have what is called the Pickersgill Committee of Political Purity. We don't have that. No, that was a PNP era thing. We don't do that. But Pickersgill Committee of Political Purity, we don't do that. But we accept people based on their qualifications and the skill sets that they will provide to the job, because youth matters. Yeah? And whether or not them qualify or not have the skill sets, there will always be a seat at the table for youth for this Jamaica Labour Party government. Never in the history of Jamaica I have seen so many youth organizations. The Jamaica Prefects Association, the National Secondary Students Council, the National Youth Service, the what you call that now? Even the Prime Minister's Youth Awards for Excellence, the Jamaica Youth Advocacy Network, and all of these other youth groups. Never in the history have I seen so many youth groups, but under this administration, more and more youths are allowed to be vibrant under this administration. Police youth clubs. Yes. Come on, man.
All right.
If the PNP youth is saying this, the PNP and their leadership need to go check themselves. Squitty Island.
All right.
No care how far in Jamaica you live, they give you living accommodation there, right? With all the facilities. You even get people to clean your house and free of charge. You get you get Wi-Fi, everything free of charge. You can have your family there, free of charge, right? Under Michael Andrew Owen's government. That's how good the employment and care for the young people in Jamaica that you have to run to him, you have to work. Remember, right now we want people from all about. Them have placed on a wall when we need people to come work. Right? More than only that hotel. Other hotel in Jamaica need people for every day. Them have jobs here. So we can't get people for work. You see, never yet in the history of Jamaica we have this. We can't get people for work. The young people them get the opportunity to go hard, to learn trade, right? Be their own entrepreneur, right? Where else entrepreneur?
First of all, can't speak on the employment because Mark Golding was not Prime Minister as yet. So you are going to say
No, in plans to employ people. In plans, because I'm not in a government now, but I'm aspire to be the government, though. So the plans we have is to employ people and put people to work, which will become government.
The plan we have to employ people to get to work is to run the country on a better governance. Run better governance and spend the money in the country. When you have the money, spend it in the country equal so every man can have something to eat. You understand? So enough of them work the way see a go on and thing. You see what I mean? A beer under payment the workers them a get. You see what I mean? So when Margot
point of information.
No, when she attack nobody never dare say nothing. They come in with a point of intervention. No one hear that. No one hear that.
Well, I'm sorry, I could talk.
Then but no point of intervention. When she attack look while nobody never dare interrupt. No for them wrote they she attack about the hotel works and
Because
them,
that was your responsibility to do.
brother, I no man.
Sorry, well, I'm not sorry. Two of them are debate, man. Nobody knows.
What the youth here, man? When
Well,
shut all look where you are, Virgin, I jump in, you just try to and chew me off.
Oh, make him talk, man. Make him talk, him
How
chew.
myself what? Enough of them work there, they go in the hotel you now. I strike the workers, them as think the arms strike. Cause them want better and wages. When Mark Golding come in and thing, he might go set the wages that every man can get at equal rights of it. You see what I mean? Him now go make the whole of them a money with them a work go back overseas. Cause when them big man they work the money, everything gone back overseas. So none of that money they now spend in a Jamaica. So that Mark Golding I go and change up and make all of those money we go overseas spend back in the country. From them big work there. So we are going to see more thing there and growth. Because people are going to have more things for and spend. You see what I mean? So this year, you're going to see more improvement and development from the people them. Because you can't talk about the big people them and from the ground, you know. The local people them have nothing, you know. What about the thing there and craft and market vendor them? Them not get no work. Because them not the people, the thing there and tourists them now come the car why? The Prime Minister them and about them stop them. Make them go to some big place. And them all import the said things them where the people them a make and I come sell it more and cheaper and I mash up the craft market. So them think the market will not come and stop. And me stop this up.
When it comes to education, Andrew, government are the best me ever see. Right now, younger children them going to the primary school, from primary to high school, to university. Them have so much opportunity. Never in my life you never see kids have opportunity, right? Never miss the children. Remember, first time they have to buy book, they have book rental. Nothing like that anymore, right? Let me help you with the children, they can't afford the uniform. The PAD program, they help them with the lunch, right? Help them with the lunch. Alright, going to high school, the children them that go after leaving primary, going to high school, the children them that taking CXC, GC or whatever subject it is. Remember, if you take certain amount of subject, government pay. Never in history. Because me fight to pay for my children them to take them subject after in a high school, right? And they've got so much opportunity now, right? And if you pass your subject them, even going to college, the government pay, right? And if you're going to university, the amount of scholarship to even the children them doing, especially in a health field, whatever field you take career you want, the government help you. I have living testimony about my grandkids and get the opportunity. My children will get the opportunity. What this government and Jamaica own this government do in a health care field. So what I'm telling you now, there is so much opportunity now under this government. Number one, look at the bus system. My parents have 3 children. I'm paying more $5,000 a week for taxes to go to school. And the government cut it down now that each children can pay $100 to and from school. Right? More safer. Right? The parents have an app. I go get an apps. They know when their child pick up and they know when their child drop off. So no more them can't take with nobody kids anymore. Go do whatever they want to listen, abuse, and all them something that stop now. So there is so much this government doing. To even we the parents, they have PAD program. The children them can go school and get free lunch. They have breakfast in the morning, can go school and get breakfast. That is the cut rate of poverty. So you don't have to worry your children, get them ready, send them on to school. Right? September morning, then sometime in August, the September morning, the children them get them school, them voucher to go buy them books to go school. So this government, there is so much opportunity from primary go up, right up to university, right? Then get the opportunity, but the government send them a school. Yeah, them say after a couple of years, you have to work in the country, but you can go any which part of the world you want to go and work. What a benefit! What an opportunity! No government ever do this, but this government do. Even not everybody educational or intellectual or want to do book work, but there is so much things going on in the school, living high school. You can go learn a trade. You get in $60,000 a month with bus fare, stipend to go learn a trade hard. So that's a part of the school system. So nobody can turn crap and low life anymore.